And I know that Coach Sam has his girl here today, so Coach Sam, come here.
My girlfriend here, Carly, she has probably had a busier schedule than I have during this wrestling season. Throughout teaching at Lewis and Clark Middle School, she plays in the club volleyball and club tennis league, so she's putting in some hours. Some nice 12+ hour days, and her showing up tonight means a lot to me, so I appreciate it. Thank you.
His voice didn't crack. I like it. I like it.
For once.
For once. Tim.
Well, all the complaining and grumpiness that our coaches don't let you guys see, my girlfriend Meg gets to put up with it when I get home. She too works long hours, tough job, pretty thankless job. She comes out the other end smiling. And we're buying a house. I need all of you soon up here. All of this.
It's like a drill.
It is fun. It is fun.
You will say the ladies' names. You guys get
Again, we can't get away until you get to see these ladies out on that sit in the stands behind me, and you get to listen to them as they start to learn what wrestling is, and you hear a parent out there, yeah, grab him there, grab him there. And I'm looking behind them, I'm like, who's behind me? So these tigers, tigerettes as I call them, that were behind me yelling, it was so fun to listen to watch you guys grow. So the first set of flowers will go to Sukia. Will you come up? These ladies have come to all the tournaments, most of them, and even when they're there, they're cheering so loud, it's just an awesome sight. The next set, again, a mother of 2 boys that probably eat more than the entire school. I still owe this one, that I've counted now, 8 cases of top ramen, which you'll get on an increment basis. But Don, thank you very much for giving us 2 great kids. Another lady that just, when she went to the tournament, she sat there, she had picked up some food and fed the boys, kind of mothered them along the way. Finally she said, I can't mother these guys, and she goes, look at them, they're just grabbing food with their grinchy hands, and I said, just stay back, they'll eat your fingers, so just stay back. But she has an up and growing son that will become a wrestler, will become somebody someday, and I have great hopes for him. Brooke, let us see when you come up.
get cakes next time. A big huge case of Red Bull for you guys.
The next mother that I would like to say thank you to, and I know the coaches do too, that we would see her pick up her son, and she would always ask us, how's he doing? The first thing, how's he doing? And Dad would ask the same question. And so they would just stay like busy little bees on him. And I appreciate them going everywhere. They were great supporters of the team all year long, as they were last year. So, Yvette, will you come up here? Again, great programs, you have great leaders, you have great people behind you, people that oversee what you're doing to make sure your fingers are doing right, going to do the right things. And I know that she left, so Miss Heath, you will be receiving the flowers. Tracy, will you come up here, please?
Sorry. Yay.
So, it all starts with that first look, that first glance. Sometimes that glance comes back years later. But, gentlemen, you know that when you find that one perfect lady that you're going to chase, you chase it. So, it's hard for me to give all the fathers something. So, will you dads all stand up? All the dads. It's easy for us to push the wives out and say, yeah, she did it. I didn't cook. But you know what? I see a lot of fathers come back and pick up their kids after practice, or they're sitting in the car waiting. Okay. So to you, I say thank you very much. Thank you, thank you. So my last thank you again is to another person that ran all our technical stuff. Coach Gutierrez ran our website, but Dustin Swank, he did all our stuff at our company. So I can only describe what's going to happen here. I believe somewhere next mid-season, maybe toward the end, that the wrestling room will be open and we'll be able to go back into our room. Right across from the wrestling room will be my office, be an office in there. Sitting in that office will be a trophy about the size of this cabinet right here, and I have a coach building the base for the trophy. On top of it will be the guillotine wrestlers with another takedown wrestler on one side. If you can imagine, it'll be too big to move. It'll be a permanent basis. It will be where we will permanently put on the outstanding wrestlers on their name, or be on that little plaque. But that will be in that wrestling room forever. They'll not go home with anybody. And every year, once we can get our names up on the wall, they will also put their name on that outstanding wrestler award. And the guys that didn't get a chance to put their names up there will tack that to that award when we get it, so that you guys can walk back into the room and actually be able to say, not only is my name on the wall, my name is on that trophy. So that will be up there as well. Okay?
Nice.
So thank you. Again, wrestlers, we don't get better unless you go to camp. Again, I'm going to say this. You don't get better unless you go to camp. Unless you go somewhere that will push you, and you find somebody else that's better than you, and you find that kid and you wrestle with him during the summer months. You don't get any better. The dreams don't get accomplished by just putting my head on the pillow. You have to put it into action. You have to go. Up here, these gentlemen that have wrestled before had district championships behind their names. They didn't do it by just waking up and walking out the door. So you younger guys, June 4th through the 8th, the wrestling camp, and at the end of June, there's another camp there, which will be here in Boise for the Kaiser camp. And again, there's a dual camp, which I took 4 kids to last year at Columbia. We just joined the team, and the kids wrestled. And those kids were also amongst the ones that went to district, close to going to state. So let's go. Make up your mind to go, okay? And sign up. There'll be a sign-up sheet coming out. We'll put it on the web. You'll sign up through track for both camps. And all I can say is, gentlemen, we have a great future ahead of us for Boise High. We have a really big future. And there are a lot of schools out there eyeballing us with big targets on their back. And these gentlemen paved the way. So like the Makems, Gary and Larry, Duncan, Luke, Barry, Seth, Finley, you guys that are leaving us, you not only are leaving us, but you're leaving us with a great path to follow. Okay? So with that, Millers, Barry, Seth, thank you. Thank you. Okay, that'll be it for tonight, and next year, he will be back. Thank you very much for, hold on.
Hi everybody.
I'll step back.
Okay, I'm Dawn, Alex's mom. I just wanted to say thank you to all of you for coming, and we appreciate you throughout the year. We love our kids. We thank you guys for working so hard and being so dedicated. Our coaches, oh my goodness. Big appreciation to all of you. Coach Nico, and then this is incredible because we got to meet, well, I already know you, Carla, but we got to meet spouses because these guys talk about you and they talk good about you. So I was really excited to see you guys come tonight. So I think the boys have a presentation, but I just wanted to say thank you. And a special thank you to Mary for organizing everything. But good luck in the future. Okay, thanks. And the boys.
Okay, so before we let you guys get out of here, I kind of want to give a special thanks to all these coaches. It turns out they spend a lot more time than you think with the team. They actually care a little bit more than you all think.
Just a little bit more.
We'd like to give a few presents out to them before we get out of here. This first one. First, I want to say that you can never really understand the bond that an athlete has with their coach, just because all the time I've spent with these guys and learned my bond with them. I've worked with them, and this coach in particular, I've wrestled with for the last 4 years. He used to beat me up back in the day, but I would like to say that this year I returned the favor. Sam Brassey.
So this coach helped me a lot, emotionally this year, just trying to keep my head straight when I was wrestling, coming back from defeats and stuff like that. So yeah, just getting a connection to the coach. So this is Taylor Growdy. Thank you.
Rowdy.
This next coach helped me out a lot with my injury. Whenever I got injured, he'd always have a special trick up his sleeve to heal me in 2 to 3 weeks. So I'd like to say thanks to Coach TC. This coach, honestly, I have to really thank for my whole start of getting started in wrestling. He's the one who got me into it, got me to love the sport. And he really just taught us really the base of what we know today, and what have made us to be such great wrestlers. And that was Mike Renner.
Alright, so this coach was fairly new to Boise High's team, but it doesn't mean he's made any less of an impact on us. And it's sad to see him go this year, but he's had a huge impact on the team as a whole. Just getting us all to be great students, giving us life tips in college. This is to Lorenzo.
This next coach has been on the team for a very, very long time, and other than just being a great coach, he's taught us a lot of how to be a man, how to prepare yourself for college and move on in life. So this next award goes to Coach Gutierrez. This coach has been with the sport of wrestling for longer than I can even say. If there's anyone who knows anything about wrestling, it's this guy. He's knows so much about the sport, it's amazing. I actually, for a school class, I had to do an interview, and I actually interviewed him. And I spent a few hours, and I came back, and I was just amazed that I was in the same room as this guy for 4 years, and I didn't know how great of a man he was. That's Bill Brassey.
Alright, so this guy may not be like necessarily a coach, but he's had a huge role on our team. Like Enrique said, he helps run the meets, make sure everything's going well, so we all can get our matches done, and then makes everything flow well. So this is Dustin. Thank you.
This next coach was his first year being a coach on the team, but definitely he knew his stuff, and it was great having on the team. He would always give us little tips on how to run the room and how to work with the team. This next coach is Coach Dan. And this last award, definitely not least, is the coach who runs everything. He makes everything possible for us. He's run this team. He's helped build us up and get us to where we are today. And none of us, any of us on the team, would be anywhere without Coach Enrico. And then just another quick present for the Twins, state champs back in the day. I'd like to give them a quick present for coming up and showing up.
Alright, so I guess to close out tonight, I just wanted to talk about how important it is to stay in wrestling. Or if you're not going to stay in wrestling, at least do something proactive, because I've had like a lot of friends make some stupid decisions in high school. And just being a part of a team that actually cares about you, like it's almost like a second family, honestly. And it's really important just to keep something healthy going on in your life, just like mental health, just like staying good in class. It's a really good like stress reliever. And yeah, I definitely recommend staying to wrestling for all of high school. It's definitely a lifestyle more than a sport.
Definitely finish up the food. Everyone else have a great night. Thank you.
Thank you. Take food home with you. Thank you. Drive home safe.